recording. So, welcome to IT 204 Laboratory. So, for your first lesson, so since your Excel is a software that you use in your senior high school or nung IT 101, let's move on the formulas and functions na. So, to refresh the formulas and functions to you, ito po yung aking maibibigay sa inyo to remember. So, meron tayong built-in functions. Ano ba yung mga built-in functions na pwede natin gamitin? So, ang ating formulas and functions begin with equal. May question ba sa paggamit ng built-in functions? Sum, max, min, count, wala. Okay, next. Move tayo sa susunod na slide. So, AutoSum, okay lang ba? Okay, walang question. Cell range, when we say cell range, 2 or more cells lang naman yan. So, adjacent or non-adjacent. Pagka adjacent, merong column, no? Pag adjacent to each other. Ngayon, pag hindi siya adjacent, just place a comma for the other cell address. Okay. Yan. So, meron tayong relative, absolute, and mix. Showing formulas, just press the control. Ayan. So, makikita nyo yung code na yon sa inyong tab key. Tab key, fit on one page. Okay. So, meron tayong meron tayong tips dito. Blank cells will return a value of 0 to be added to the total. Text cannot be added to a number and will produce an error. So, alam niyo na yan ha. Sa pag-compute, kailangan ang contents ng cell address ay numbers. Hindi pwedeng letters kasi magiging error or it will produce a 0. Yan. So, your example ng ating mga sum functions and then average functions. Max and min functions, the count function. So, sa count function, remember, cell that are blank or contain text will not be counted. Kaya kailangan ang cell functions, ang laman ng cell address na gagamitin nyo o yung sources ay number. Kapag nag-count kayo at ang laman ay dito sa example na nakikita nyo sa screen, ang ginamit nyong cell address ay A3 to A6, 0 po ang inyong magiging output. Kaya kailangan ang sources ninyo ay B3 to B6. Kahit ano ang nakalagay na numbers dyan, basta number ang makita ng spreadsheet, it will be counted. No? Kasi yan, numbers of arguments. So, ilan yung arguments. And there are common errors. Ayan, nakaka-encounter kayo niyan. Pag na-encounter nyo yan, yung first one, yung mga pound symbol, so it means hindi siya fitted dun sa cells. So, you need to widen the cells in order to view the number contents. Kasi pag number, no, lalo na kung ito ay continuous number, pag continuous numbering, medyo mahaba. Lalo na kung yung point ninyo, hindi nyo nilimit, kaya makakakaroon kayo ng pound sign. So, a pound sign, pound and name, if you encounter that error, so you are using a cell reference in the formula that is not formed correctly. So, pakitingin na lang, pa-check na lang yung value ng cell address ninyo. Baka merong mali or baka naman walang laman yung value ng inyong cell address. Ayan, katulad ng example na to, BB plus 10 instead na B3 plus 10. Ngayon, yung third error, yung value, pound sign value, so usually the result of trying to do math with a textual value. So let's say yung laman ng A1, it contains text. Minumultiply mo sa 3. So instead of getting the value of 0, ang magkakaroon na, magiging ano niyan, output niyan ay value, the word value. Div 0, so it will display if you are trying to divide by 0. Example, equal 3 divide by A1, where A1 contains 0. Kaya magkakaroon kayo ng error ng div slash 0. Slash ba yun? Okay, circular reference, if that will be your error, you are using a formula that contains a reference to the cell that the formula lives in. Example, putting the formula. Yung A1 plus 1 ninyo, nasa sa cell A1. Okay, so, or putting the formula equal to sum A1 to B1 in any of the cells A1, B1, A2, B2. So, inilalagay mo yung output dun mismo sa kukumputin mo. No? Yun yung circular reference. Okay, so exercises na po tayo. Ito yung magiging exercises ninyo. So, follow the instructions. Meron dito, pakita ko lang lahat. Ayan. Yan. 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 So, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 slides, no, to follow. Madali lang naman po yan kasi just follow the instructions. Katulad ng number 1, example. In cell A1, type Loose Change Cafe and then press the enter key. So makikita mo yung A1, ang laman yung text na Loose Change Cafe. Okay na? So hanggang number 10 yan. May 11 pa pala. Then formatting na yung susunod. So formatting instruction for cell A1. Ayan. So sa instruction number 12, select A1, hold the mouse button down while dragging the white plus sign to cell H1 and then release the mouse button. Click on the merge and center button in alignment group on the home tab. So all you have to do is to follow that kasi you are formatting cell A1 to cell H1. Yan. And so with number 17. 18 and 23. So yung 12 to 23, puro formatting lang po yan. And for your calculations, ayan. Sa calculations natin, meron tayong 1 to 5 instructions. So in Excel, you can assign a calculations to a cell by, ayan, follow the instructions. Number 1, example, click the sum button arrow list in the editing group on the home page because you are going to sum up. Ayan, hanggang number 5 po yan. And then the output, ito dapat yung kalalabasan ng gagawin ninyong activity na yan. Ayan. Loose change, week off. Pwede nyo baguhin yung date. Baguhin nyo na lang yung date ngayon. Daily sales revenue. Weekday, sa makikita ko Monday hanggang Saturday. Cash receipt, so from $1,200 to $2,700. And the total revenue will be computed same with the average revenue. Napakadali lang, di ba? Hello? Pwede na kayo.
Opo.
And then,
Opo.
paano yan? May quiz tayo. Balik na tayo ulit. Ayan. So, kung nakita ninyo yung activity na yon, that will be your activity number 1. Ang file name na gagamitin nyo, naka-indicate din doon kung anong file name. And you will upload your answer in Orange Apps. So, I will give you 1 week to do that. Ngayon, pwede namang malate.
Salamat po.
Usually late dahil lahat naman tayo merong deficiency when it comes to network stability, internet stability, di ba? Pero siguro naman yung 1 week na yon, kung hindi man stable yung internet ninyo ng 2 araw, baka naman sa susunod na araw, stable na, then you can do your activity. So that will be our first activity. At yung ating quiz para dun sa activity na yon, mag-ready na lang. Baka ang quiz niyo ay next week. No? Check ko muna yung ginawa ninyo so that I will know
Next week, ma'am?
quizzes na gagawin ninyo. May question ba? So,
Next week po yung quiz?
Yes. Ang formula na gagamitin ninyo doon ay